Hi there, students. Omnipotent, an adjective. I guess omnipotently as an adverb, or omnipotence as the noun is going to be an uncountable noun. Okay, if you describe someone or something as omnipotent, the real definition is having unlimited power and able to do anything. So I guess the definition of God would be an omnipotent person, or an omnipotent character, or an omnipotent being. Yeah. So maybe people say if God is omnipotent, then how come he lets suffering take place? But I think we probably need to get our feet back on the ground. And I think we use omnipotent to mean having a great deal of power, a great deal of influence. So I guess in the Middle Ages, kings were omnipotent. They had the power of life and death. They had complete power over things and people. Yeah. So I think maybe very often to us things seem omnipotent, or maybe in a book, the frame of reference, the point of view, the story is being told by an omnipotent being or an omnipotent character that knows everything that's happening and knows what everybody is thinking. Yeah, so I guess omnipotent, almighty, supreme, all-powerful, invincible. Yeah, and then I guess we have this omnipotence. Yeah, maybe 30 years ago or 40 years ago, the United States seemed to be omnipotent. It seemed to be the ruling power in the world, but clearly their omnipotence has been declining. Yeah. So yeah, or the dictator was omnipotent for many years, but finally his omnipotence was overthrown by the people, was overthrown by revolutionaries. So if we use omnipotent for the real meaning, we have to talk about a deity who has unlimited power. But then that itself leads us to omnipotence paradoxes. For example, could an omnipotent being create a stone that was so big they couldn't lift it? Yeah? Or things that break the physical laws. Could an omnipotent being draw a triangle where the angles didn't add up to 180 degrees? Yeah, so omnipotent. I guess if you're omnipotent, you are above the laws of nature, or the laws of physics, or certainly the laws of this universe. But as I said, yeah, having great power. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm wondering, is Bojo omnipotent in the UK? I don't even think he's omnipotent within his own political party. Yeah, but let's see. So omnipotence perhaps is an illusion. Yeah, I think it's something that comes from monotheist religions, one-godded religions, where the God has to be omnipotent and can do absolutely anything. Okay, so he omnipotently decided who would live and who would die. Yeah, it's certainly a very omnipotent position. Clearly, Russia is not omnipotent. They have very strong armed forces, very clearly, but omnipotence, not quite. So, omnipotent, how formal would I define this? I think I'm going to give it something like a 6.5. Yeah, maybe a 7. Could you use it in an informal conversation? You probably could, but very powerful, or almighty or something like that. You could use it in a semi-formal conversation, I guess. Yeah, good for writings as well. And then as to origin, this is a word that comes from Latin through French. In Latin, omnipotens, omni, all, and potens, powerful, mighty. Okay, so yeah, people may seem very strong and in a very good position, but real omnipotence? No. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Omnipotent, omnipotently, omnipotence.